we're back again, and this is the Unique Comfort Show, and we have a next guest here, and he looks so well, posy, I guess. So, sir, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. My name is Crispin Mabuka Isoy. Yes, I'm a medical nurse.
Okay, so Mabuka, can you tell us what are periods from your main perspective or from your medical perspective? What are periods?
Okay, thank you for that question. To enlighten you clearly what periods are. Periods basically is a cycle that women undergo every month. It's a menstrual cycle that the body of a woman or a lady undergoes during preparation of getting pregnant. Yes, and it's a period that it's characterized by flow of blood, the person experiencing some mild symptoms, though it depends. Others they experience intense during their first time. So they experience some cramps. Also they experience some backache. Others they become very irritable, and others they become nausea, vomiting, and others they can lose that appetite. We call anorexia when it comes to medical term. So those basically is about it, and it's not a harmful process. It's something that happens regularly until the age of 45. Yes, that's basically what's called periods.
So you looked so well versed with these periods. So can you tell me how long do you think periods last?
Okay, that depends. It depends with the hormones in various ladies. Some ladies they can last to. It takes a period of 3 to 7 days. So others they can have short periods, and others can have long periods. Long periods even more than 7 days. But others they can experience 3 days and they're over. And when it starts, this kind of menstrual cycle, some girls they experience it as early as the age of 8 years, and others they experience at the age of 13 years. So it depends. Yes.
So Mabuka, do you have a girlfriend?
Definitely, I don't look single. Of course, I have someone. That's why you told me Amboshi kuna mtu ako behind this.
Yeah, well, so unfortunate for the ladies out there. So, do you personally, from your experience with your girlfriend, does she tell you when she's having periods, or you can tell?
You know, that's a common knowledge. When you have a partner in your life, and basically your partner that works in when it comes to matters on health, it's a good thing to express yourself. You tell your partner, I'm experiencing one period, so that the other person can understand what's going on, and also at least you can give emotional support, and at least to help that lady to undergo that process. You know, it can be this person is experiencing it for the first time. She doesn't understand what is this. Yeah, no, to blood in a flow. So come when you at least umesoma, you make that person understand. This is just a normal process that happens, and it lasts this and this, and those mild symptoms. At least, okay, we can medicate. Yes, we can. If someone has very severe cramps, you can at least medicate that person, give him some pain relievers, and at least practice psychological support.
So does your girlfriend freely talk to you wakati ako na periods, akwambie babe leo niko na periods, ama wewe ndio anakanga amejinyamazia?
Yeah, definitely. She tells me, you know, that time unaweza pata it's a Friday, and you remember what happens on a Friday. It's Members Day, right? So you find a man is prepared for that thing, and you find now she has to tell me, hey, daddy, today mambo ni mbaya. Yes.
So has your girlfriend ever asked you to go buy for her the sanitary pads or anything like that?
Yeah, okay, you know, from a medical perspective, we are used to those things since tumezoea. So when a lady tells me to go and buy for those sanitary pads, I can free to go. And in fact, I've done that. But maybe okay, there are some men who cannot do that. They wakuna ile that punitive ideas that itakuwa haibu. But me, I can encourage as a man, and you have a partner, at least give that partner to honor you are proud of her. Yes, and you can do whatever without, regardless of what people may think. Yes, and so I've done that several times, and I'm willing to do that as many times as I can.
I guess I wish all men were supposed to be like that. So, do you know any other sanitary equipments out there like tampons?
Yes, There are so many sanitary things that ladies can use. Yes, as you have said, there are tampons. We have other things that's called discs, and it depends how the lady prefer. Yes, so pads, and also we have what we call also panty liners. So these panty liners, a lady can use panty liners anytime. It's not that basically at that time and menstruate. Panty liner is just basically to keep your hygiene anytime. Okay, even after ukienda swimming, you can use a panty liner. Kama unaenda sports, you can use a panty liner. But pads are also basically used during that process because as you know, they act like diapers. They prevent that blood flow. Okay, they stop that thing. And if some ladies also can use tampons instead. Tampons are something it's something I can say like an instrument that is inserted, yes, inside the vagina to suck that blood during that process. Yes.
So, like you said, ladies experience so many symptoms during these menstrual cycles. Why do you think first day is actually regarded as the worst day? When a lady is on her periods, the first day she's always gloomy and everything. Why?
That's a very good question. And you are very genius, I can say that. You know, and I can say that it's like you have experienced it. Yes, now let me elaborate exactly why the first day is a very bad experience to this most of the ladies. You know, that is a very unique thing that happens in a lady. Something that she has never experienced before. So, and you find that this person experiences it at the age of 8 years. That 8 years, you know, mtoto mdogo sana. So when such a lady experiences first day, that person tends to be very irritable, very grumpy. Why? Because the symptoms are very intense during that time. This person experiences very severe cramps, very severe backache. This person becomes very irritable, and at the same time, the flow of that blood, it is very heaviest during the first time. Yes, as I can say, that's why it's very intense during the first time.
Yeah. So you as a man, do you think it's okay periods to be there, or maybe they should not have been there?
You know that. Well, let me just explain that from a spiritual perspective. Periods, it was a curse from God. Yes, God said, "Women, you have to go through this, to experience this pain, yeah, because you know what you did." So you ladies, it's like you are paying back for whatever you did. At the same time, also men, we have other things we are going through. So you can't say women watolewe hiyo kitu sisi tubaki na zetu hapa. Let's see what to flow na hiyo cast tulipewa. So I don't think having menses is a bad thing. Menses is also a sign that you are fertile. It's not 100% that you are fertile, but at least you can show that now you are a woman. Yes, it's at least now you can show a difference between a woman and a man.
So you, from a man perspective, like you said, there are men out there who are thinking like going to go buy pads. That is a very bad thing for a man, or they cannot be near a lady who is going through periods, because you have religions that actually see when a woman is on her periods, she's not pure. From your men perspective, what can you tell the other men out there? How are they supposed to treat ladies when they're on their periods?
As men, in fact, let me say that I can feel so embarrassed to that man who can still have that kind of a primitive idea. That is very embarrassing to help your lady buy parts, you know. Right now we are in the 21st century or 22nd century. Yes, when that's 21st century. Yeah, we are now modernized now. Yeah, modern. Even our beliefs, our culture. So I can ask men to mature up, to step up. This thing is very normal and it's very obvious. And in fact, if you do that, even your lady can see you're already a gentleman, because you don't rely on those beliefs or those spiritual things. And if you are married and a lady is going through this thing, don't bring your judge inside that marriage, because when mulipatana mulikuwa wawili, and you promise to be that when a man says, I want to be beside you all the time, this is now the time. Muonyeshe you can be there, prove to yourself that you are a man, na msaidie mambo ya those beliefs achana nazo. Yes.
Yeah, so those are the words from Mabuka, and we can see he's a very nice man. I wish all men were out there could follow his example and be a good gentleman to your ladies when they are going through these things, because as you have heard from the medical point, the periods are not really a easy time for the ladies. They experience so many symptoms. It is really not a nice thing, because personally I experienced them and I know how they feel. Let's show support for the ladies out there who are going through these periods. Thank you.